Do you guys know I like Paramore? I don't talk about it much. What is up, girlies? It is your favorite frequent uploader, Issa Faye, back for one last video in 2022. Okay, I know that I'm like embarrassingly late to this, but I swore to myself that I'd get it out before the end of the year, so here we are. These YouTubers are built so different, because I know that plenty of them are also in college, also got jobs, but still doing this on the regular. Not me. Those who follow me, y'all know how I spend my free time. But anyway, Paramore. After four painfully, excruciatingly, agonizingly long years, alt-rock band Paramore finally came back to us with a new single, This Is Why. It had been about 5 years since the band's last album, 2017's After Laughter, for which they did about a year and a half of touring before announcing a break from activity that ended up lasting, let me check, 1,460 days, or about 4 years. But on the day we hit year 4, at long last, Paramore announced This Is Why. I'm not even going to give a full rundown of the duration of time between that announcement and the song actually dropping, because that was just a whole mess of clownery. Discord pranks, we thought the Queen dying was part of it, like it was a whole thing. It really doesn't matter in the end, because the release itself was just nothing short of a joyous day. The song was excellent, the video was exciting and stylish, the day was just pure bliss and happiness that, I will admit, I took to a bit of an extreme.
Guys, it's so fucking good! It's so good!
Okay, to be fair to myself, I feel like every chronically online Paramore stan who lived through each and every day of that hiatus can collectively agree that we all went a little bit insane during that era. But myself, and I was doing the most. Yes, I did record my reaction in my car. Before I show it to the world, I would like to give a disclaimer. There are two me's. There's human me and stan me. Human me likes to analyze, commentate, think real thoughts, and stan me likes to scream a lot. Spoiler alert, stan me is who you're gonna see. To make myself feel a little less humiliated, human me will be appearing after the reaction to give some more detailed thoughts on the song, not like a full breakdown or anything, but just some closing thoughts on it and how this era is shaping up to be so far. In all honesty, embarrassment almost stopped me from posting this video entirely, but you know what? Pride has only ever held people back. What's that saying? I am cringe, but I am free. I'm about to get real free up in this video, let me tell you. Well, without further ado, here is my reaction to the first new Paramore song in 5 years, This Is Why. Hey girlies, it's me, Faye, on a lovely September morning, and I'm here to react to the first new Paramore song in half a decade. So the song, This Is Why, comes out in about a half hour, but there's going to be a couple of live streams, and obviously I'm not going to miss those. So I'm just checking in right now and getting ready to go be a stan on Twitter, but also capture my reaction for you guys. From the snippets we've heard, I'm expecting something a bit more confrontational and angsty compared to After Laughter, which in my opinion kind of approached serious topics from almost an ironic standpoint with the bubbly music. It was all part of like this kind of sarcastic joke, whereas I feel like this is going to be a lot more earnest and, again, direct. There's no irony here. It sounds emo, it is emo. But anyway, I'm gonna go have fun with everybody online, and I'll report back when the song comes out. See ya. Okay, the song is playing right now. I thought it was coming out in like 15 minutes. What the fuck? It's so good. Ah! It's a bop! Woo! It's a bop, Tori, if you're listening. Woo! That's why I don't leave the house. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Woo! Woo! That was so good! Okay, I guess I'll see you guys when the music video drops. Okay, it's almost time. Neighbor looking at me kind of weird right now because I be screaming. Woo! It's time! Oh! Let's go. I ain't waiting for shit. It's 1:15. Come on. No, not Mama Moo right now. Come on. Paramore. It should start now.
This is Kate.
Okay, I'm getting an ad. Are you fucking for real?
We were all so happy that day. It's actually hard to even imagine how terrible things would soon become.
Volume. Come on. It's mute. I can't hear these hoes. Come on. Where's the volume? I can't hear them. What the fuck?
them to be so fucking for real right now. Oh my god. Always on brand, let me tell you. Always on motherfucking brand. Okay. I guess we're just gonna wait for the song to end. Oh, this is so funny. I'm just gonna have to guess what the fuck they're saying. I hate them.
A few moments later.
Okay, checking in with the world's most unserious band. Okay, the video, I think the countdown started. I'ma check. Oh shit, okay, yeah, we in. Ooh, it's cute! Ooh! I didn't get to hear the beginning of it. I was a little late. Oh, Taylor! Ooh! Wow! Oh my god, they're serving! Yes! Oh my gosh, she looks so good! She looks so good! Ah, she looks so good! Oh, I'm screaming too much, I'm sorry. Taylor, oh my god, the makeup is such a fucking serve. Oh my god. Be calm, girl, be calm. Oh, she look, ooh! For every single shot of her like bouncing around, like I'm driving fucking crazy. I don't leave there. She's serving. She knows she's eating. Ah, let's go. Ah. Director knows he's getting good shit right now. Ah. Woo! She brought back the ginger spice. Joker makeup, yes. Oh, bitch. Oh, they caught her because she can depend on them. Oh. Let's go. Yes, Ben, bitch. Woo. Yes, lift her back. Oh, her hair. She looks amazing. Taylor. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh. Oh. Serve. 10 out of 10. Oh, fuck. She brought back the ginger spice. I'm gagging. Ugh. I felt it. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to stick around. As you can see, I enjoyed it a lot. I thought the song was great. I thought the video was cool. It was kind of relaxed, but you can tell that there was very intentional details behind it, and I can't wait to look at it in a more calm state and actually be able to appreciate those details. All three of them looked fantastic. Haley looked phenomenal. I loved the unity of the video. I loved the kind of sort of muted, earthy color palette. I thought those were great. The locations were really nice as well. Song, incredible. I think it's a great sort of blend of sort of the sardonic elements of After Laughter and the sort of early rock elements of their earlier discography. I think it's a great fucking song. I think we're off to a great start. I'm sad that the album isn't coming out till February, but yeah, those are my thoughts right now. I'm gonna go have fun on Twitter with everybody. See y'all, bye!
Well, that's out there now. Great. I wonder if this is bad for my digital footprint, like if future employers are watching. Although I will say, the type of people who watch Paramore reaction videos are precisely the type of people I'm trying to work for. I remember on This Is Why release day thinking oh, I'm not gonna have time to make this video before the album comes out. And then Paramore are like, hey, knock knock. Yes, you will. So about the song This Is Why, let me tell you, Paramore never wastes a lead single. They never miss the opportunity to send a strong and bold opening message. Especially given the fact that the band has made pretty much a tradition out of these songs and eras being years apart. There's a lot of weight and gravity given to what Paramore's gonna say after all this time. How have they changed? How have they evolved? What's the general aptitude? Is Hailey doing alright? Probably the most important question, is she alright? This Is Why is such a triumph because it introduces what I'm assuming to be an overarching theme of the album, which is this general feeling of being detached from the world just out of sheer fatigue and frustration. This is why I don't leave the house. But in a meta sort of sense, it's also an explanation as to why the band has taken a step back professionally, why they've been gone all these years. The band themselves were in need of a break from the public eye. I use the word triumph not just to be dramatic, but also because I got to witness firsthand how much this song immediately connected with audiences. I was at Paramore's St. Augustine show, and this song was the opener. Everyone was just jumping, screaming, singing, having the best time. Very smart of Paramore to use a song with such a chantable chorus to introduce the first set of live shows. And about that chant quality, it really highlights how this is more than an individual statement. It's more of a mantra meant to address a larger social sentiment. It's interesting, Paramore have always been known to appeal to a very personal type of angst, you know, what's going on in your own life, in your own head. But now 20 years into their career, they're finally expanding and tapping into a more collective sort of angst. Because of the pandemic, for the first time in many of our lifetimes, certainly mine, we were united as a species by this traumatizing global event and the way society just seemed to unravel during it. And also unprecedented is the degree of consciousness we have about everything going on, or at least the sheer volume of it because of how quickly we can receive information these days. It just feels unnatural to us, like as animals, to not only tend to our own lives, but also this endless list of social responsibilities worldwide. It can really just fry our little ape brains and cause us to feel overwhelmed. I've been saying, Paramore are in their Green Day era. Another angsty band that was just making like little sad songs here and there, are now most famous for music made in response to a major political crisis. Maybe if the years are kind to this era, Paramore will develop a similar reputation. As for the sound of This Is Why, I really like the sonic direction for Paramore. With After Laughter, it was like we had completed this decade-long transition into pop and new wave, so it's like, oh, where do we go now? But I guess, you know, when you run out of genres, it's time to start blending the ones you've already done. It really does feel like we're continuing in the After Laughter direction lyrically, you know, tongue-in-cheek, jaded, sardonic, also very rhythmic, but we're also bringing back some of the older, heavier sounds just to bring back the rebellious vibes. You can also definitely feel the influence of Petals for Armor on the kind of crawling, subdued way that Hailey delivers the verses. But then for the chorus, it's like classic big Paramore chorus, very Block Party inspired this time. The heaviness of their older sound, I feel like, has been kind of offset by this washed out quality, which I feel comes from the distortion of the guitars. They're not quite as, you know, hard and chugging as they used to be on, say, like Decode or Ignorance. Taylor really is doing the Lord's work on these songs so far, and Zach, as always, excellent drummer. Overall, this, plus the news, I am loving how this album sounds so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they expand it to cover other topics. The video's neat too. The part that sticks out to me the most is when Hailey is dancing in front of the camera, all exaggerated and performative, kind of like this sort of 70s ditz character, versus when she's sitting somberly by herself on the same area, on the same rock, kind of lacking any expression or identity. Thought that was pretty poignant. As you can tell from the reaction, I thought she looked great. Good job, Brian. There's also that lovely little trust fall moment with the three of them. You know, Hailey's always talking about how much the band keeps her afloat, so actually getting to see that visually represented was really sweet. Oh, there was also that Joker moment with the lipstick. It was like this maddening moments of isolation combined with some sort of like skewed, twisted performativity. She had this red grill in her mouth, which she also had in the news, so I'm wondering if this is going to be like an ongoing motif for the music videos. You know, with this era, there's going to be so much to unpack and uncover, so for now, I guess it's just sit back and go along for the ride. For my closing thoughts, I honestly can't even think of anything other than just how happy I am that Paramore's back. I was thrown some of the biggest personal hurdles I've ever faced in 2022, so this being the year that Paramore finally came back just felt like the light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like over the years this band has equipped me with so much in terms of dealing with my own life that it just feels useful to me that now we're talking to everybody and problems that everyone can tap into. You know, for the rest of my life, as I think about what living was like for the past few years, I'm definitely going to start incorporating these songs into like my psyche, my schema about, you know, how I contextualize this entire era. Also, as I mentioned, Paramore have just released another single called The News. Why aren't you making a video about that, you may ask? Actually, I did. I reacted to it and shared some initial thoughts on it on my friend's channel 2 Scoops XD, link down below. On that channel, I've also reacted and discussed every single Paramore album, most recently All We Know Is Falling, so if you want to check those out too, head on over there. But for now, I think that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great holiday break and that your 2022 is ending on a positive note. Hopefully next year I can put out a video regarding this band, maybe 2. There's gonna be material, don't get me wrong, it's just motivation. There's not a lot of that. Well, we won't know till we get there. See you guys.